Right, we are live.
Yeah, we are nothing else to do. Back with our second podcast, second episode. What's up, people? Yeah, how you been, bro? How's your day going, man?
Nah, I've been alright. I've been alright. Today has been a bit tiring, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think my neighbours are on holiday, so they're like all of their packages and stuff are coming here.
Is it?
Yeah, bro. I've been woke up about 4 times today.
Yo, I would not want that.
No, I know. Doing my head in a little bit.
Yeah, I don't understand how people like go on holiday and like just have stuff randomly coming over. Like deliveries and stuff. I don't get that logic, but that's me.
Yeah, no, I don't get it either. I wish it never happened, but how you been, bro?
Bro, I've been chilling, man. Been to the gym today. Had a little bit of a lie-in. And then yeah, eating some food, bro. Then yeah, here we are. Came straight here, man. So yeah, I've been chilling, man. Nice, yeah, nice, good day.
Nice, good, right. So I mean, last week I kicked it off with what to speak about. So maybe this week you kick it off.
Yeah, I
What do you
don't
want to
mind.
start off with?
Yeah, no, I don't mind at all. Yeah, just let you know. Actually, I'm completely lost now. I felt like I was gonna say something, but I didn't. All right, the biggest thing I want to talk about, man, is what's popping on Netflix at the moment. All right, it's number 3. It was number 1. It's recently changed, man. But the whole Jimmy Savile thing. So I'm a massive like I like these sort of stuff on Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about you, but like I sit there and watch it, and I'm just like, oh, this like the way they kind of like interpretate it. Is that how you say it? And like how they like kind of make it look all fancy and stuff. For like the viewers, bro, it's mad. It's mad. Like, do you know much about Jimmy Savile, like
To,
in general?
to be honest, no, not really. Like, I've heard of it. Obviously, I know what he did.
Yeah.
All of that kind of stuff. But I haven't really watched too much into it. I tend to like if I'm gonna look at stuff, it'll be I go more towards like Ted Bundy and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like killers and stuff. Like if I was
Yeah.
to watch any of those like old school crazy people or whatever.
Yeah.
I know Gary Glitter though. Yeah, it was Gary Glitter. Remember I said to you the other day that there was someone that got caught in Bristol.
Yeah. I do
It was
remember that.
Gary
Yeah.
Glitter.
Oh.
So he took his laptop or something into PC World,
Yeah.
and then because it was broken, and then they checked it out, and when they looked through it, they found like loads of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
mad.
So then they reported it to the police, I think, and then they went around his house and found like hard drives with like thousands more.
Oh, and that's how he actually got caught.
That's how he got. Yeah.
No
That
way.
was Gary Glitter. Yeah. Jimmy Savile. I think didn't he get away with it until after death?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It is savage what he did. Bro, you didn't even want to know what he put on his gravestone.
I remember you saying.
But yeah, long story short, bro, this guy, man, was like the Gandhi of like the UK or like Britain. This guy was so loved from people that were like had 1p in their pockets to the people that had like billions and millions in their pockets.
Yeah.
Like everyone was infatuated by him. They adored him. The public, man, he was literally one man figure of like this whole UK or England, like just being absorbed to him, like being so I don't know how to word it, like just like in love with him. Like
Yeah.
he had a lot of respect from the royals. He was really good friends with Margaret Thatcher.
Okay.
Like he was like him and Prince Charles were proper close mates. He was like exchanging messages with the royals, with the families. Like obviously the families like would say, "Oh, I'm a bit stumped on like what to do here and what to do there." So like they would send him letters and he would communicate with them, like stuff like that. He
That's
was like,
mad.
they were
Imagine
like,
being at that level.
"Trust, man,
Imagine
that's the
being
thing."
at that level, like.
That's what I mean, bro. It wasn't like whether the like documentary is like over exaggerated, but like this guy, bro, was just like I couldn't explain it to you. He was like God himself, like Jesus. Like they were all in love with him. And what is it? Yeah, long story short, as you said, bro, he got away with it at the end. His gravestone, bro, said it was fun while it lasted.
That's mad. That's mad.
But the rumors, bro, people always said like there was little rumors going about like, oh, I heard that you like little girls, like stuff like that, and he always denied it. And the problem back then, like during like the 50s and stuff, I think it was around the 50s, could be
Yeah.
totally wrong. They didn't really care too much about like pedos, basically.
Okay.
Like there wasn't actually a task force out there to stop people from obviously getting caught, like, or catch people like that.
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
Like the police didn't really care too much, so he got away with a lot of it. And there was a lot of rumors. People couldn't get evidence to be like, oh, yo, you actually did this, you actually did that. So he kept on denying it. And then yeah, he got away with it. Then all of a sudden, they all started coming out after he died, saying he'd done this, he'd done that. Then all this evidence started to appear,
That's
and it was insane.
mad.
So from what we know of, apparently it's 400 people that he's obviously like molested and like raped and stuff, like young girls. as well as boys. And then yeah, who else? Like God knows, that's like from what we are aware of, it's 400, but who knows how many more after that.
Yeah, because I know that there. Yeah, I know that there was the whole. He like teamed up with Gary Glitter or something.
So basically, yeah, there was a show that he did. I think it was with Gary Glitter, and in the changing rooms, like you know how celebrities have their changing rooms back in their like whatever. Yeah, he did stuff with like young people there, like molested and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then I think it even it went as far as so like they had a TV show or something, and they used to talk on there about what their type was, but they used to discuss that was actually like their type of like kid.
Oh wow!
Like it's nuts. But
yeah, I think that's the show. That's that when he had the change rooms. And saying that, he also Jimmy Savile used to like, because he was, I don't know how to really word it, but it got to points when he had interviews or when they ever filmed him and spoke to him in public, he would like say it without saying it, like how he would like little girls or like little people, like young people, like stuff like that. And people didn't clock on. People thought it was just funny. People was like, oh, just him.
What do you think? Like, what do you think? Like, do you think these people are like sick in the head, or do you think that they are like sound of mind, but they're just like bad people? Like, do you think they're mentally unstable, or do you think they're just bad people in general?
I don't personally think they're bad people, because obviously in their heads they might not understand what's good and what's bad. Like, you know how you get some people like that don't actually understand like social awareness and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he can't understand like you shouldn't be acting like that in front of people. So I wouldn't really say they're bad. Obviously I know that sounds bad saying that, but I think there might be something where they might, how do I word it? You know, when you like something, it's like they're taking something what they like and interpreting it in something else. I think it might be like that. But I don't fully understand like the whole like brain itself. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why they would. I don't know what's got them into that. I don't know what's got them like being attracted to that. Is it because kids are more vulnerable? Like, is it because they're more innocent? I don't know. It's crazy, man. What do you think?
I don't know. I believe that there could be generally people out there that are just openly like of sound mind that just choose to do that. I think there could be those people like, and they are just, because there is like I said, there is bad people in the world. There can't be an excuse for every bad action that someone's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always going to be a reason, or like I said, there's never always going to be a reason. There's not always going to be a reason that someone's done something wrong.
Yeah.
There is generally going to be that these people are just bad. Like Ted Bundy, for instance, what I mentioned to you earlier.
Yeah.
There was like tapes of him like discussing stuff like that, and like he said, look, listen, like in one of his tapes, I'm pretty sure he said something along the lines of, he was like, I know what I'm doing is wrong, but I like doing it.
Oh, man.
And then he was like, the woman was like, do you feel like you're still like a danger? And then he went, yeah, I do feel like that. And then she went, do you feel like you're a danger to me? And he went, yeah, like I thought about killing you a few times in this. Like, and it was like it didn't sound like he was mentally unstable or mentally unwell. He just sounded like he was a bad person. So I think if you can get to the status of Gary Glitter, like an icon for the UK or whatever, and you're doing that, I don't think you could ever pin that to any mental illness. I think you got to pin that to just like, because at what point in your life has something went wrong where you think, I'm gonna have to go and do that? That must be a choice that you've made, you know?
Yeah. I think I get where you're coming from. I actually get that. Makes a lot more sense now you say it. On top of that, with the whole Ted Bundy, we have no idea how many people he killed. Like, there's a number, but that's from what we are aware of. Apparently he's killed even more people. But expanding on what you said of like kind of getting away with it, I think that's what kind of people like Jimmy Savile and Gary Glitter thought. Like, especially how Jimmy Savile was so like powerful, like with the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing. He was so like high up, so valued. He even got knighted. Like Margaret Thatcher was saying, you need to be knighted. You need to be knighted. So the Queen knighted him. So he's like Sir Jimmy Savile. But it's mad. But yeah, I think it's kind of what you said. I feel like he was so powerful and so like, I'm so like iconic.
He just thought he could do what he wanted.
Yeah.
And that's what I think. I don't reckon there was any illness. I reckon he was just like, you know what, I'm at this stage, I'm going to do what I want. He was just a sick individual that just thought power could allow him to do whatever he wanted. But the thing is, back in the day, like going back to certain eras, it generally was like your status could mean that you could get away with a lot more
Yeah.
stuff. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Even like kind of nowadays, that nowhere near like to that extent, but like for instance, like one of the clubs that I DJ at,
Mm.
they have a music policy, like
Oh,
music
yeah.
that they don't want you to play.
Yeah.
And if you were to play, if I was to play it as the resident DJ, they will come and tell me to stop playing it.
Yeah.
But then like if they get a guest act in, he could play this music like all the time through, and they won't tell him about it because of who he is. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause he's there to do it
Yeah.
for a reason. So like I think even nowadays there's a small factor of the bigger you are, the more you can get away with, and stuff like the whole Chris Brown hitting Rihanna thing.
Yeah.
He's got banned from the UK, whereas obviously if a normal person was to do that, they'd probably be arrested
Yeah. Yeah.
and thrown in jail. You know, like
Yeah.
you hear about like you remember the Tory Lanez shooting Steph?
Oh, I heard
was it
about
Meg
that.
Thee Stallion
Yeah,
or Steph
something
London? No,
on
Meg
a-
Thee Stallion. So apparently he was at a birthday party and he shot her in the foot,
Yeah.
in her toes or something.
Yeah.
He's out and about, still making music.
Yeah, doing whatever he wants. Yeah. That's kind of brushed over, man. Like, just people have said it, then it's like, all right, cool it, and next.
Yeah. Obviously, the gun laws over there are different.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not illegal to carry a weapon. I don't know where he was, in what state he was in, but in a lot of them over there, you can carry weapons. You can do what you want with them. But obviously, he still did. If he did injure, he still injured someone
Yeah.
with that gun. He still fired it,
Yeah.
unprovoked or whatever. So, and then he was just walking about, still doing his own thing. So like, yeah, there is like money and power can buy forgiveness, and not forgiveness, but can be forgiven in some ways.
Bro, it can be. Like, as I said, when I mentioned the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing, bro, there's so many people, and it's been known, and we all know it now, that are like, there's people in power with stupid amount of money that are basically like pedos.
Mm.
And I have no idea if I can actually say this word on YouTube, but yeah, like they are that. And like everyone in a like Western society, hopefully the world, knows it. And we're doing nothing about it.
Yeah,
Like
I
it was
know.
mentioned, then it got brushed off. Like, okay, and let's move on to the next thing. Like that's how like powerful it is. And it blows bro, for me, I'm not sure about you, but I'm like, whoa. Like what?
Well, bro, like I feel like that happens everywhere with everything. Like I feel like I generally believe that there's an agenda with media. Like
Yeah.
the media you see on news, I feel like there's agenda. I feel like there always has to be something that's keeping people doing a certain thing, and it's always like themed to be a certain way. Like look at like so the furthest that I can think back to is ISIS. So the
Okay.
ISIS was happening, all of this stuff was happening. Then it literally died off the news,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden it's all done now.
Yeah.
It's all done. It's been sorted. And then just after that, literally, I think it must have been 2 weeks or 3 weeks after that, there was something else, and then there was something else, and then there was something else. Then there was COVID. Then COVID recovered.
Yeah,
then there was the
war.
Ukraine situation. Do you know what I mean? Now, like the Ukraine thing was everywhere, all
Yeah.
over my Instagram, all over my TikTok, all over my
Trust.
Twitter, everywhere, all over the news, breaking news. That's still happening right now,
Yeah.
every day. But it's just people are just cracking on. There isn't currently a media trend apart from obviously the China thing that you mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
we'll touch on in a bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's always something that needs to get either people to be working together and getting together, or people to be staying apart.
I was gonna say like the Will Smith slap, like that took over like the whole of like the Ukraine thing. Like it was instantly swapped.
And it's mad that it's like when people are caring about wars, it's all go and support this and do this. And I don't. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree
yeah.
with it all. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You should be
100%.
supporting people. There should be maybe more things put in place to prevent this kind of stuff happening and being able to come into these kind of situations and conflicts. But people are resharing, oh, save this, look at what's happened to this, look at what happens to that,
Yeah.
like send money across, send this and send that. And then something like the Will Smith thing happens, and all of a sudden it's, oh my God, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. But they just completely ignore the real big actual war
Mate, trust.
that is happening still currently.
Mad, isn't it?
It's just a media trend will come up, and then that's it. It's all over. Do
It's
you know what I mean?
mad. It's mad. I think that's the problem, man. Like it's all about keeping everything fresh, keeping everything new. Like they have to basically. I'm assuming it's basically like a job, innit? They have to make sure they've got something constantly trending. They've got something that's constantly up that people can click on, that people can view. Because what happens is, I bet it's like a graph, bro. You see that thing go up, and then all of a sudden, when like people have seen it so many times, it starts to die down, They're like, oh, bro, we need to grab the audience. And then something comes up, bing, like
Something
goes back
else.
up. Then obviously it goes back down. Oh, we need to grab the audience. That's what I think. It's just a
Yeah.
graph. And they're like, oh, the retention's going down. We're not getting that many clicks. We're not getting that many views and stuff like that. People are not listening to our stuff. We need to talk about something else. That's what I think it is.
It's crazy. Yeah, I think I agree. There's so much doctored news that you see put across social media, and then like I said, it's just trend after trend after trend. But realistically, people should be focusing on the Ukraine situation
Yeah.
until the Ukraine situation, and it happened with Syria as well.
Yeah.
Syria was pretty much abandoned,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was abandoned because, well, first of all, because like people didn't want to help, and the people that did want to help obviously got outweighed by the people that didn't. And secondly, it got abandoned because the social support stopped, because there would have been another trend. And it's crazy to think, like, you'd think if this is a war, people are dying, people are getting hurt, you focus on that until that is resolved.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say, because you said it's you said Syria, was it? No?
Syria.
There you go. It's is that the whole Palestine thing as well? Was that two separate things?
The Syria was. I haven't done all of my research into it, but I believe the Syria was the whole ISIS situation.
Okay.
There was a
my
war.
I'm dumb, bro. My geography is dead.
It was no, my geography is not great either, to be honest. But no, it was essentially what was happening to Ukraine
Yeah.
is essentially what happened to Syria.
Basically, like the whole Afghanistan kind of stuff.
Yeah,
they had a
they're
similar
trying
sort
to
of thing.
push in and essentially take over the country.
Yeah.
Then they were asking for support, they didn't get it, and then like Syria now is nowhere near where it was once.
Yeah.
But do you know what? Like, the craziest thing is that people that have been through turmoil, they are so much more supportive. Like, Syria were putting up, like, the people in Syria were putting up flags and painting and stuff to try and support Ukraine.
Oh, mad.
Even though they were abandoned, even though that they weren't given what they deserved.
Yeah.
They were still out there trying to help
I swear
someone else.
I swear that was a similar thing in Palestine. I don't know the full background of it, but I swear there was something like that. Because I remember the trend on social media of people saying free Palestine, free Palestine. I remember that being about.
I do remember as well.
I can't remember what the topic, as in, like, I think it might have been people taking over something, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was about.
I remember it as well, and that's
Same again.
That's another problem, isn't it? Is that like this is actually a problem with me right now.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know that. We should know that.
Yeah.
We don't know the full ins. Like, I could give you a lot of facts about the Ukraine situation.
Yeah.
But the Syria situation, I don't know too much about. The Palestine situation, I don't know too much about. Do you know what I mean? That's an issue with us.
Yeah, no, 100%,
we should know that.
100%.
That's people on the same world as us that have had conflict and have went through turmoil and went through bad situations that we should know about.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
facts.
And we should have. Like, we definitely should have. Like, to the point where after this, I'm probably going to go read up about it.
Yeah,
So that I actually do understand the situation. But I've got some friends that I've got friends from Croatia. I've got friends from Ukraine. I've got friends from Syria as well. And obviously they care about it massively. Like, they care about it so deeply. And I don't know enough about it to actually, like, be able to communicate with them properly about it. But if you were to speak to them, they know so much.
Yeah, of course.
And that's a problem with us, I think, as well. Like, not just us. There's probably many out there that are like that.
Yeah.
That don't know about the full of what they should, to the extent where they can give that empathy that is needed, or that support that is needed, or the conversations that are needed around those situations. I think that's a massive thing. And the problem is that social media, which is where a lot of people our age get their information, unfortunately, would have been taken over by something else.
I think it all comes down to what you stemmed from, what you said. Sorry, I think it all comes down from what you said, this whole social media part. And I think from what I've seen and from what I can, like, explain it as, it sounds really bad to say it, but it's more so like, actually, I don't want to say it 'cause I feel like it's proper rude. But it's the fact of, like, how they might make people that probably, I'm gonna say these, like, terminologies, kind of words, but hopefully you kind of get the message. You get what I'm saying. It kind of makes, basically, it's people that are Western people. they try to make them seem a bit more, I wouldn't say powerful, but a bit more like those are the ones you could be most comfortable with. And obviously,
Okay, yeah.
if people look like that, we should be supporting them and helping them. Then people that are not quite as Western, and what I mean by that is like the other end, like people probably that like look like me basically.
Yeah, okay.
May not get that much help. They may not get that much support. And it's all because obviously we've been seen or we've been shown that people that are like my complexion are the bad people, or we're the people that are quite negative. You should stay away from them and stuff like that. They're not the people that you should be around, and people that are not actually your complexion or will be a bit more like friendlier to be around. And I think it starts from that and it stems off it. And I think it is a bigger, wider topic than what it is, because there was a whole point on like I saw on TikTok, basically people like on the news were saying like the whole thing that's happening in like Ukraine, they were going like, this is not a third world country. This is a European like first world country. Stuff like this shouldn't be happening.
And still, yeah.
And it was kind of like a bad way of saying that. Like no one should be saying that. If people are in trouble, and like you said, we should know more. People like ourselves should know more. We should be like knowing enough to help out them. Like why are they treated different? And why are you on the news as a reporter as well as other people saying this is not a third world country? These are like a European country. Like what makes the difference?
Yeah, no, that is the thing. Is that people shouldn't be forgotten about no matter what's happening. If we want to treat everyone equally, they all deserve to be treated equally, and they all deserve to be supported equally as well.
Exactly.
But like I said, mate, we just identified one of probably the biggest issues in our generation, is that we can care about it for as long as we want to care about it for, but something will always take over it.
Yeah,
There'll be something to speaking about afterwards.
Now, facts, the intention span of like young kids nowadays, and this is all to do with TikTok. On my life, I swear, this is all to do with TikTok. The intention span, bro, it's like 15 seconds. And mine, on my life, I'm getting dumber and dumber by the day.
Oh my days.
I swear to you.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I reckon I'm getting smarter from TikTok.
Are you?
Bro,
I'm getting dumber.
The stuff that I follow, bro. The stuff that I follow, like, oh, what is it? There's this guy, yeah, and he basically makes facts about animals fun.
No. Oh,
okay,
yeah,
bro,
right, that's calm.
it's so good. So like, it's actually so good, right? Listen, just everyone out there, we're not brushing over what the situation.
Oh yeah, true.
Like I said, which is the issue. We obviously just have to speak about other stuff as well. But anyway, so like this guy, he makes fun facts about animals. So you know cheetahs, yeah?
Yeah.
Cheetahs are basically bullied by like every other type of animal
Is that a thing?
out in the wilderness. Yeah,
That's a thing. Yeah.
they are notorious for being bullied by other animals.
Jeez,
right?
I didn't think that was a thing.
To the point where basically when they are put in captivity, so when they're captured and they're like for people to see, they're now pairing them with dogs, like friendly dogs, as like their best friend, so that the cheetahs can basically mimic the actions of dogs, and that's how they're getting them to breed with each other.
No.
Yeah, so they've become so timid and shy from like how they're treated out in the wilderness, that they now are paired with dogs so that they can look at the dog's action and everything and like basically get them so that they're not anxious anymore. Like they're such anxious. It's crazy, mate.
I didn't think that was a thing.
Yeah, like, and this guy, like, I wouldn't have learned that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think is a fact. I can imagine.
Yeah,
I hope it's a fact because
Yeah,
I've just
I
told
hope
everyone that. I'm getting smarter from TikTok. But like it's stuff like cheetahs, not cheetahs, jaguars.
Yeah.
So they have enough strength in their mouth. They can grab a young gazelle in their mouth and climb a tree.
Yeah, a gazelle.
A gazelle.
For some reason, I don't know why, I thought you meant a cub. My brain just like
no,
froze
a
for a
gazelle, like a deer. Like,
yeah,
you
no,
know, like,
some big ass
yeah.
thing in it. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Not a deer, sorry, but like a reasonable sized animal.
Yeah, yeah.
They can grab it in their mouth and climb a tree with them, and then they eat it up in the tree to protect themselves from other people whilst they're eating.
Jeez.
Mate, like the stuff I was watching all of this stuff from him, like orcas. They are like, you know, orcas like
My brain just
great
froze.
white. Not great white. Sorry. Orcas are like they're whales, but they're like hunting whales. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So like they bully other animals,
What?
like for fun. So they'll swim up to the surface
Yeah.
where seals are.
Yeah.
They'll turn to the side and whack the seal into the air, with a
What?
tail, bro. With its tail, whack the
Yo.
fuck out of this seal into the sky, and then just leave the corpse. Like it's
What?
dead, and they don't eat it or anything. They just leave it.
It's dead.
So, bro, obviously this thing's getting hit by a whale, yeah, up into the sky. They're flying up like 15 feet.
Yo.
They hit the ground, or not the ground. They hit the water, and it's dead. And then they won't eat it or anything. They
Yeah.
just leave it.
Bro,
They
you're
just leave
making
it.
me sound dumb now, bro. I actually sound dumb hearing
Bro.
this. How do I not know this information?
No, I only done it. I only know it because literally I spent some time listening to this guy. I'll put up his link into our bio.
Yeah, that'd be a
for
good
his
shout. Okay,
TikTok,
if you guys want to check that out, however you're watching this or hearing this, yeah, go and check that out. Go and educate yourself. Yeah, 'Cause
Yeah,
this
100%.
on my life, this is brand new to me.
Mate, once you watch it, and he makes it so like interesting, the way he says it. So like he uses words like uh if you want to know the fastest way to turn into a hashtag,
No,
obviously like be deceased in it. And
Oh,
that's how he
it's-
says it. Yeah,
bro, I'm
Like,
dumb.
he
I
says
think,
stuff
man,
like that.
yeah.
It's so funny, bro. Like it's funny, but then like I'm learning stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this, and it's
Yeah, that's the thing, man. That's the I like that, like kind of like entertainment, kind of like education.
Yeah.
Something that's gonna draw you in, teach you something, but like is long lasting. But then do you think though? This is what I want to know. Because of that, even though it's like you're learning something as well as finding it funny, because they do stuff like that for kids. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's how they keep kids entertained. And don't you think because of that it might make you dumber? Like, because you're basically learning the same way as like a 10-year-old or like a 7-year-old. You see what I'm saying?
I guess it's whatever your definition is of being dumb or being smart, right?
Okay.
So like
yeah.
it's whether your definition of being smart is like you could throw up like a mathematical equation to me right now and I could solve it like that.
Yeah.
Or if you could you turn around to me and say, I don't know, like what's 12 times 12, and I'm like 144, and that means I'm smart because I know that.
Yeah.
Like, Or whether it means you're smart because you're educated about the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like-
The best way I would put it, I think, is like, I would say you're book smart or street smart. That's what people tend to say.
Mm.
That's how I would put it.
Yeah, no, I think I agree. So there's common sense, there's actual sense. Yeah. So that there's do you know what I mean? That I agree with what you said there as well. But there's people that have both. But it's like for
Yeah.
instance, it's like if I was to go and speak to one of my foreign friends,
Yeah.
their concept of geography
Yeah, man.
is a million times
Yeah.
better than mine. Or if I was to speak to you about like musical theory in terms of lyrically,
Yeah.
like lyricizing, or is that a word? I don't think that's a word.
I don't know.
Lyrically, if the lyrical side of music,
Yeah.
you would know a lot more. But then if you were to like ask me about like pitch and BPM matching,
Yeah.
I would know more because that's what I know.
Yeah.
So I think it all depends. I think obviously you can have a higher IQ. There has been extremely smart people like Stephen Hawking.
Yeah,
Do you know
mad.
what I mean? That people that
Yeah,
are
rest in
actually
peace.
like rest in peace as well. I was gonna ignore that then. I was like, why has he said that? And then I clocked. I was like, oh wait, he's passed.
Yeah.
Bro, at first I was like, why has he said that? And then I clocked, bro. That's the thing.
Right.
That's another trend, wasn't it? He came like he passed away. God
Yeah.
bless. And then it was around. Everyone was like, oh, Stephen Hawking, and then
Yeah, they made a movie about him
You
and all
know?
that stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Is yeah, guys, just to let you know, obviously, you already mentioned this, but we're not obviously brushing over these particular topics. We wanted to talk about a few different things, but they are all very important.
Yeah,
but
100%.
yeah, man, yeah, exactly. Just another thing that's just gone, bro. I guarantee you, like, did you know the lady? What was her name? I don't even know. See, this
Another
is how
example, bro. There's so many examples of like right now. I'm sat here and I'm thinking like I might have to cancel this podcast. I might have to delete this because I'm gonna put this up and people are gonna think, look, these guys don't know anything.
Yeah,
what
trust.
are they even doing? Like they're just sat on TikTok learning about cheetahs and whales, and there's people out here like struggling. Like nah, it like
Bro,
mate,
trust.
we're
man.
looking stupid. Right now.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what? Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Just because like right, we can't look much more stupid. Than we do, yeah?
Let's go. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go.
So like we'll take it in turns, yeah.
Oh no,
I'm
no.
gonna
'cause
name you a
I'm
city or whatever. You got to tell me where it is.
Bro, I don't. I'm not. Thing is, I'm street smart. Like, if you speak to me about like awareness and people interaction and stuff, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a people person.
Do you know what I
I'm not. I will not know anything that you're gonna
That's what I'm
ask
saying,
me.
bro. Let's find out. Let's find out the to the extent. Do you know what I'm gonna say as well? Yeah.
I don't know. Get your phone out. You got your phone?
I got my phone now.
Oh yeah. I was
um,
gonna say, bro. All right. You could. I was gonna say use my phone, but basically, you want to get the like basically the name of the city and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
You Google one. I'll Google one. what I'm gonna say as well, right, is I'm gonna put a little challenge on for me or you for our next podcast. We need to come back and give some actual straight facts about the stuff we spoke about. So we have to go back and do some research, like in our time, and actually be like, learn and further ourselves, and come back.
Bro, on my life. All right, I'll try to. Like it's like
Just
something like you're gonna ask me
bro,
like
come
what's
back.
the capital of this thing?
No, like come back and tell me like the exact in and outs of the Palestine conflict, or
Okay.
be able to tell me, I don't know, the capital of Portugal. I actually knew that one. That's why I asked you.
Yeah,
I
that's
actually knew
because
that
you
one.
got a few boys down
Yeah,
Portuguese,
took
and
me
you went
over
to
there.
Portugal.
Show me the
as
culture.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I could tell you the capital of Nigeria.
Yeah, that's cheating, bro. That's cheating, bro. That's cheating. That's like me saying I can tell you the capital of England.
Yeah, trust.
But like, because one thing I am is cultured. You can agree with that. I'm very cultured.
All right. Here you go, bro. Try to find something like a capital or something,
Right, let's go.
and let me see what I can do.
Let's go.
Oh my life. I'm a fail this people. All right, listen. I'm a I can't speak, but let me say that again. I'm a street.
It's gone down so much. It's gone downhill so much, and now we can't even speak.
I'm street smart. All right, I know people. Yeah, I'm a open kind of minded guy. Yeah, book smart's not my thing. All right, don't judge me on this.
All right, I got one for you. What's the capital of Thailand?
Lord have mercy. All right, we know this.
Yeah.
Bangkok.
Yeah,
we know this.
It's only because it's used as a chat line. Was it a chat line or is it
I
a
think
joke,
so.
innit?
I think so.
No, bro, did anyone ever ask you that in school, yeah? And immediately after you said Bangkok, they kicked you in the nuts?
No.
Bro, this was a thing in school, yeah? This was hell.
Yeah.
They'd be like, what's the capital of Thailand? You'd be like, Bangkok. And they'd go, exactly. Poof,
Oh my
boot
god.
my shit.
Yeah, you went to some rough school, bro. Some
It
weird
was like,
school.
as soon as I heard what was the capital, bro, I run off. I was like, no way. I'm not getting done with this 6 times today.
Nah, we didn't have that, man. I know. Nah, we didn't have anything like that. I was trying to figure out if anything.
But my school was
had anything like
wild,
that.
bro. Like there's some of the stuff when you did at school. Like, did you ever play that pennies game?
Well, like knuckles. You mean?
Knuckles,
Yeah. I
Bro,
played that, I
why
played
would
that.
you do that? Like, well, like right now I'm thinking to myself, like, I used to walk around here, all my knuckles were like cut up,
But that's
bleeding,
the thing, though.
just
Like,
so I won 50p, 50p, bro.
but that's the thing, though. Like, people like us, bro. Like, if we look back at it now, as we are like our age, we could be like, bro, that was lit, though. Like, we're like, I'm happy that we went through that.
I'm not happy with that, bro. I'm not happy with that,
I am,
bro.
bro.
Between what was it? It was knuckles, conkers. Do you ever play conkers?
Yeah, the little
Bro.
like thing you have to do. Yeah.
And slaps,
What,
bro.
in the
My
face?
hand. Nah, do you remember that one?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, fast. You're
yeah,
right,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
My hands were finished, like all the time. I was like, my hands are just cut up and everything. I was like, well, like, why was that the idea of fun?
Bro, I thought that was fun, man.
Do you know what the idea?
That
Like,
was
do you know
nice,
the
bro.
funniest
But
thing?
kids nowadays, bro, fun's what was it, bro? Do you ever play PlayStation? Ever play like
Yeah, just
game
jump
this,
on.
game that, bro? The attention span's getting worse.
Yeah, but I like the little middle area. Oh, do you want to go out and play Kirby? Not like, do you want to go out, find a conker and start whacking it off each other's knuckles? Do you know what I mean?
Alright, what I'll do, bro. I was gonna say you don't know the capital of Greece, do you? Just wondering. I'll do an easy one if you
Rome.
Nah.
No,
I'm
I'm so
That's in
stupid, bro.
Italy,
I'm
innit?
so stupid. See what I mean?
Alright, we all know this, bro. What's the capital of Paris?
Oh,
Bro,
you're
I
you're
said
right.
I
mate,
said
you're
it,
right.
I
Say
meant,
France,
bro.
weren't you?
Yeah. I can't believe I just said. That's how you know we're dumb,
But
bro.
these easy ones, bro. These are the easy ones.
Alright, you should know this. I think everyone knows this. No.
Bro, I
we
don't know, bro.
that.
I'm
We
starting
don't
to
know
doubt
that.
myself.
I'm trying to figure out like
Bro,
a simple
do you know?
city,
Do you know
bro.
the maddest thing is? We come on this, yeah.
Yeah.
We come on this to try and do a podcast, and we're just outing ourselves.
Trust.
Out-
Don't hate us, man.
We're outing ourselves.
Yo.
We're just ignorant idiots. Like we're just sat here like, what the?
Nah, you know this, bro. We all know this. All right. What's the capital of Russia? We all know this, yeah.
Wait, what?
What's
Bro, I don't think I know that.
nah. Good one, bro. What's the capital of Russia?
I don't think I know that. Wait,
There's a city you
I should
definitely
know about this.
Yeah.
It's on the news.
That's what I'm saying. This is a city you should know. I think we all know the name of it. And I think this is a common kind of answer.
No, I don't think I know it, bro.
Rah, you don't know?
What is it?
Moscow.
Oh, Moscow. Yeah, of
There you go,
course,
that's how
bro.
you
See, this is
pronounce
what I'm
it.
saying. And now you've just said that.
Yeah.
Now you've just said that. I know that. I remember seeing it on the news. But of this current conflict, it's
Yeah. All right,
yeah.
let's do two more.
my geography's so bad. I don't even know why
Do-
I'm doing
do-
this. I just
wait, do you
outed
want to do the
myself.
best of three? Because we did one easy. I thought it was easy. Then you want to kind of do like a one
I
that's
gave
a bit
you an
like,
easy one.
Do you want to give like a one that's kind of like kind of hard, and then we go for like very hard? Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
All right, calm.
I'm gonna give you another easy one.
Nah. Give me like a middle one, bro.
alright.
Like an intermediate level.
All right. Let's have a little
Let's
look.
go. All right, guys. Right now, I'm smarter. All right.
All right,
No
capital
way.
of Canada.
Oh shit. Oh, the problem is, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're gonna have to do that again because that's what I searched before.
Oh,
when I was
you
trying to
know
find
it.
you
Oh,
some-
well,
yeah,
at least
yeah,
you're honest, though.
yeah.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't have been that. I wouldn't have been that guy. I'd have been like, yeah, this. And you be like, how'd you know that? I'm like, smart, innit?
Yeah.
I would have lied through my teeth, bro.
Bro, nah, I have to be an honest person now.
Right.
Oh, I should have give you a really easy one. I'll give you an easy one next time, actually.
I'm gonna give you one which should be easy, but like might stun you.
All right.
It might be very easy, or it might not be. But the
Alright.
capital of America.
Ooh, there's two cities that come to my mind.
So this one should be very easy, right?
So, okay, I'll take. Can I say the two that I think it is?
Yeah.
All right, so I think it's probably NY, so New York, or it's Washington D.C.
Yeah, Washington is the one.
Yeah, is that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Washington is the one. Yeah.
Oh, is it just Washington? Yeah. Oh, okay, calm. That's what the White House is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright,
See that one there, yeah, that could have thrown people, I think.
yeah, because everyone thinks it's New York, innit?
But mate, there's
But it
this,
is Washington.
like all of my friends that have come over from other countries, or like their mum and dad are from other countries.
Yeah.
And then they're like here, so that's second gen, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, second gen. Yeah.
Like, mate, they know this. Bam, bam. Here. Right, you should know this. We're rolling it off their tongues.
Trust.
I don't know where anything is. Like,
Educated, bro.
yeah, when they say like, let's go up north and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I've only recently started coming to terms with up north, down south, that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Jesus.
Like, it is bad. Like, my geography was so bad.
Bro, I don't blame you. I'm terrible. I don't blame you.
Like, go on, let's do
Alright,
one more each.
This one you should know, bro. I feel like everyone knows this. All right, the capital of Japan.
Bro,
Nah, you know this. Everyone knows this, bro. The capital.
Hong Kong.
No, bro, that's China.
No,
bro.
bro, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. This is what I'm trying to say.
Bro, everyone.
Wait.
I think that is China. Hong Kong's in China. Yeah. The capital of Japan. Everyone knows this. The big city,
Bro, I don't think I know it.
bro. It got. Have you seen that film? Something Drift.
Tokyo.
Yeah,
Okay.
big city, bro.
Nah, bro, do you know what it is, yeah? This is, I know this is an ignorant thing of me, yeah? I know
Yeah.
this is an ignorant thing of me. But, like, I always get confused with Scotland and Ireland, like, the cities. And I
Okay,
always
yeah.
get confused with the cities of, like, China and Japan. I always muddle them up. I don't know why. It's something that I've always done.
Yeah, it's called racism.
Oh.
Joking, bro. I'm joking. I'm so
Oh my days, that is so bad, bro. See,
I
that's
don't
what I
mean
mean.
that,
And
no.
now I'm starting to think to myself, like, I could name off so many animal facts, but if you ask me any city, bro, I'm
it's
I'm
mad.
done.
Surprisingly, bro, I'm surprised I got America kind of right. Give me like a tough one, because I know I'm not smart.
Yeah, okay.
So like, give me
okay.
like a tough one. So I want to actually think about it and see if I know it.
Right.
You're gonna say something like, bro, give me the capital of like Pakistan.
All right,
I'm
capital
like,
of Spain.
Oh no. No, that's in Spain.
Yeah, Espanol.
Why
Espanol.
don't I know this?
Espanol.
So a part of me feels like it's Rio, but I don't think Rio's in Spain.
Nah, that's Brazil, isn't it?
Yeah. What is it?
Madrid.
Oh, bro, of course. Of course, bro, the violation. Yeah, we can leave it as that, bro. So basically, I'm smarter than you. Long story short.
Yeah, I think you won. But that's the craziest thing. So, like, for instance, because obviously, you know, I've got friends that are Portuguese.
Yeah.
I know quite a lot about Portugal and Brazil.
Yeah.
Because of that, like contextually, I just know stuff because I've done my research. But like, yeah, the rest of the stuff, it is ignorance, bro. It is ignorance. Like, we could sit here, probably me and you, 100% could sit here and probably speak about Naruto and Dragon Ball and Final Fantasy, and we could give you so much facts, probably hours of facts.
Yeah.
But we don't know like our own world.
Yeah, trust, man.
Mad, isn't it?
That's
Kind of
mad.
deep, bro.
That's mad. Talking about that though, like, just expand on it. If you want to expand on it, yeah.
Go on.
The whole anime thing, bro. Is there like an anime you like? Is there mainstreams that? Yeah, is there an anime that's like your top favorite? Is it the mainstream ones, or do you watch kind of like low key anime at the moment?
Yeah. So see, I don't like the mainstream ones. Like my one that I would probably rate highest at the moment is Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh, bro,
Bro,
love that.
I watched. Do you know what it was? Yeah, is like I like anime, but I don't like anime. Like I couldn't watch Attack on the Titans and I couldn't watch Demon Slayer. Like it's the ones where like bro, it's like the blood comes so fast. The grimness, bro. We can't speak anymore. I might have to redo this whole thing.
Bro,
I can't speak, bro. Like my IQ and ability to communicate right now has gone so low since talking about how stupid we are. That I don't know. I can't, bro. Oh, it's so bad, bro.
Nah.
I feel stressed. Like when I get this vein on my head.
Yeah.
Stress.
Yeah.
You know that
Trust, I see it
stress
all the
vein,
time,
bro.
man.
But yeah, it's like Seven Deadly Sins. There was blood and there was gore, but like it was reasonable. It was in a cartoony way. It's when it's like the Attack on the Titans. Bro, I think I watched the first episode and like within about a minute, like some guy's head got bit off.
Yeah, the
some
mum
guy's
gets
arm ripped off. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
what's happened here?
Yeah, mad. I do like agree in a way. Like, I feel like more. How do I word it? More so, I agree with the Attack on Titan. Like, I just don't like the way it is. Like, it's proper bloody. But for me, what I don't like about it, which is why I personally don't watch it, is how there's people eating people, and it's like giant people eating people. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, why are you not just watching naked people run around eat people?
Yeah,
Like that. If you think about that, that's tapped.
but it's crazy because
mad.
that's like one of the most popular ones ever made.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I know.
Like,
People are crazy, bro. This whole generation mashed up. Because that's weird. Bro, you're watching naked people eat people.
Like I don't mind it. I don't mind the concept because obviously this is a lot deeper than that. Like if you black and white it, yeah, that's it. But it's a lot deeper than that. But
Yeah, of course.
it is like I said, stuff like Demon Slayer. It's just there's so much gore, bro.
Now
Like in the
that
first
one-
episode of that, like he's in the forest, right?
Oh, yeah,
And the
yeah,
demon
yeah,
comes
yeah,
up,
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, yo, like this is. You started me off deep, but you hadn't even eased me in.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like
yeah,
a young
yeah.
gazelle. You know what I mean? I need to be eased into this. Like
Yeah.
Seven Deadly Sins. It's like a little kid. You're like, oh, this is funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it gets a bit deep. Then it gets deep. Then it gets deep.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. Like I like this, but like that one, I was like, whoa. Like I'm overwhelmed.
Do you know, I get that. That makes sense. Like when it's kind of like instantly. And I do agree with you. I do think the whole forest thing, like, because he was in the snow. Is it snowy kind of forest? Like,
Yeah. It's like a dark forest, and then I think there's a kid.
I can't remember. No, I know what you're on about. I've watched like season 1, season 2. But yeah, he's in basically a forest, but it's snowing where he is.
And then some like, and it's attacking, and then there's like some demon. The goriest intro to a anime movie or series that I've ever seen was The Witcher. Have you seen that on Netflix? There's a Witcher
Yeah, the
anime.
anime one. Yeah,
Bro.
that's hard.
Yeah, but that is a gory start. But like going through the forest, and all of a sudden the guy's head gets chopped up.
I've watched that twice. So I'm trying to remember that.
So they're going through the forest,
Yeah.
with the kids in the carriage, and there's like the demon, and it comes out and literally just all these like.
Oh
his head
yeah.
gets chopped up straight away. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
That got deep quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I
Then
was
all the
like,
family
whoa.
dies, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, mad.
And then it's like his head gets put up on the window with the blood. It's like, oh mate, that was kind of nuts. But my second favorite would be Baki. Have you seen Baki?
I haven't seen that.
Bro,
No.
it's so good.
No.
It's one of those ones, like anime for no reason tries to educate you whilst
Yeah.
you know the ones?
Yeah.
and it's like he'll punch someone and he'll be like, he'll hit the guy and he'll be like, well, basically because he hit him in his esophagus at like 60% speed at like a going up. This means and
Them ones.
and he switched up to this, and now 19,000 years ago, Chinese people in mountains used to use this stance, and it's never been seen before, but it's so powerful. Like, and it's like you just sat there like, I don't care. Like, I just want to see this guy punch this guy. Like, he's a good fighter, man, but I don't care about what you got to say. Like they fill these episodes with like 10 minutes of nonsense, bro.
A lot of sports anime are kind of like that. I think like the whole like kind of like they say bit by bit. But what I'm surprised by is how you don't like Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer.
I didn't really give it. So basically, what happened was
sick. It's so sick.
It does sound like I remember speaking to you about it before. Basically, what happened was I finished Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
And then I was on Netflix. I was like, I'm gonna find my because I go through stages where like I can watch anime and then I want to watch real stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And I go through stages where like I won't mind watching a drama, but then I want to watch like a fantasy or.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? I go through stages. So I was in my anime phase we're gonna call it a phase. I was in my anime phase. So I finished Seven Deadly Sins and all the movies as well. And then I was like, I'm gonna go find my next one. And because I was like watched that, I think I was sort of like I was accustomed to that level of gore.
Yeah.
So then when I went into Demon Slayer, there was this next amount of gore straight away, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Baki's not that bad either. Like there's a bit of blood, but overall, it's that's where I'd like. I started trying to watch Parasite.
I haven't seen it.
seen
Is that
that one?
anime?
Yeah.
I
So
haven't seen that one.
like some like alien parasite shock like has to fuse with this guy. Like they have to fuse with humans to survive. And the idea behind it is that you're meant to fuse with their head, I think, or their brain, which takes control of the whole body. But he fused with the guy's hand, and then they become partners, and they work together to try and stop the other parasites, which are trying to eat the whole human race. And I tried to get into that, but it was very gory again. Like gore's not for me, man. Like I'm not the kind of guy to be watching like Saws and Final Destination.
Oh yeah, I don't watch that. No, I'm not a big fan of that. But if you can get past the first episode of like Demon Slayer, if you actually get into it, you learn a bit of the background story of like the concept of what like they are, not fully, because there's still questions to be asked. And then you learn a bit more about the demons, where you originated from. And then you learn like you learn about the highest demon slayers, and it's just a storyline, bro. Like it's very emotional, like all animes are in general. Like they kind of like have that moment when they stand there and talk and be like, "You're never gonna defeat me."
Oh, that one,
yeah. They all have that. But it's just I love it, man. I just feel like it got better and better each episode. I kind of blocked out the whole bloody stuff because I kind of like it.
You like you probably came from like what was the very first anime you ever watched?
Oh, I'm talking about like years ago. The very first one I watched was like Dragon Ball Z when I grew up. But like I got into I think after that I got straight into like Naruto, and I watched that from from the beginning to like the end basically.
Yeah.
But I watched it on like if I'm not sure if you remember this, but before Disney there was Jetix.
Jetix, yeah. I remember that.
So I watched it on
that brought back memories, man.
Bro,
that was like nostalgia. There was a show on there, and I used to love it. It was like it was like an animation, yeah. It was like a Rubik's Cube fighter. He was like a hero, but he was basically a Rubik's Cube.
Nah, you're on something, bro. You're on something. That never existed.
Give me your phone, bro. This thing is if I say it to you, I guarantee you, if I said the actual name, you'll know what I'm on about. He's basically a Rubik's Cube, bro. And he could try it. Nah, bro, it was so good.
If you're on about there was a wrestling kind of program.
No,
where these people like have these wrestling kind of moves when he change into like balls. I can't remember what it was called, but he had like masks on.
I think I know what you're on about, but it won that.
Okay.
It definitely won that. Bro, when I tell you this, listen, keep speaking so don't dry out. But let me find this. If I find this,
Rubik's Cube, guys, let us know in the comments below. If you're checking this out on YouTube, or in a podcast, however, like you're generally listening to us, what is he on about,
bro? This was sick.
This never existed. All right, you could comment below and be like, oh yeah, I used to watch it and stuff like that. Just to let you know, we are 90s baby. I really can't speak today, bro. I'm like on one.
Listen to me right now, yeah.
Right.
It is literally called Cubics.
Nah, never
Bro,
existed.
This thing was sick.
This never existed.
Let me show you a picture of this guy.
Yeah, I need to see a picture.
This guy here, bro. Look, listen to me. Look at this guy. Do you never see this guy?
Let me pass that.
And he could transform into like a car. He could transform into like a plane.
Wait. Let's go, bro. I accidentally clicked something.
I'll put the photo up on. I'll put the photo up on his video as well.
Nah,
bro,
that's not even a thing, bro. I never.
So good.
I've never seen this in my life.
It's like a trailer or something, bro. It was so good. I'm gonna put up a picture of it on our video.
Yeah.
So people can see it. I guarantee you, people knew it, bro. I want just me to watch that.
Nah, bro.
Do you remember there was like? Bro, it was
Look at this hand. The hand's on.
Bro, it was so good.
Nah, bro.
It was so good, bro. It was like around the same time that they did like the cartoon Sonics and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I think it was on Jetix.
It could be Cartoon Network. Yeah. No.
I literally put in Jetix.
Yeah.
TV shows and it come up at the top. It was the very first one that come up.
Is it?
It was good, bro.
Do you know what? I don't know if this. Oh, bro, do you remember this? Bro, this was fire. Sorry to interrupt you.
That's right.
Do you ever remember Galactic Football?
Was that like that extra one? And they were like doing like 360 boots in the sky and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
remember it.
I was galactic. Oh, I can't even pronounce it. Can't even type it. I mean,
I think I remember. It was like, it was quite short lived, but it was
Yeah,
like it was
yeah.
like a animation rather than a cartoon, wasn't it?
this one.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we'll put a picture up on this as well.
That was basically. Do you know what that reminds me of? Have you ever played Rocket League?
Yeah.
The
on
way that they
PlayStation.
moved around and stuff, it reminds me. I don't know why, but I linked those two.
Oh, okay.
kind of
I see
thing.
what you're saying. No, that makes sense. This, my personal opinion, this was lit, bro. There was no other like program I seen that were like that. Like you would play football with each other, obviously like a normal football match, but each team would have different abilities.
And they go nuts on it.
Yeah,
I
some
remember.
people have like the shadows. Some people they had what they call was the breath, and like other people have
the
different
freeze
stuff.
thing. And stuff. Yeah, I remember. The
Bruh.
shadows were like the evil ones, weren't they?
Yeah, the people
They
that
used
kind of
to
like
move
teleport to
nuts
like
for no reason. That was sick.
I think that concept is so cool.
How'd it go?
The-
What was so that was your favorite back in the day?
Yeah, that was for Jetix. Yeah, for Jetix. Unless you go throw back to like Cartoon Network, like them days, bro.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yes.
Do you remember that Dexter's
Yeah.
Laboratory?
That was banging. DD, bro. Yeah,
That was the
that
good
was
one, bro.
lit, man.
That was the good one. Do you remember the best one for me? I think it was Cartoon Network. What was it called? It was the Spy Kids one.
Oh yeah,
Cartoon-
Codename Kid Next Door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, that was so
hard,
sick.
bro.
That
That
was
was
the
hard,
sickest one ever.
bro. That was unreal.
I know
man.
there's people that are gonna be watching this year that will be sitting there right now and they'll be thinking, "Oh, that was so sick.
Yeah.
Those ones are so sick."
And then you have some other people like, what are you on about?
Yeah,
But I have to like
and they'll
research
watch
that.
But if no one's watched Dexter's Laboratory, yeah, or Codename Kids Next Door right now, at this age, you still have time.
No,
You
it's
can
too
watch
late.
it.
No, it's
No,
too
you can still watch it. They still have time, bro. That still needs to be watched.
that needs to be. It's not on TV, but it needs to be on TV now.
I reckon it'd be on YouTube. bro.
Netflix should bring something like that up. Like they should bring like some like channel or Disney Plus. They should bring stuff like that back.
Yeah,
They'd
they
be
should.
like,
Well,
yo.
they own it all, don't they? Pretty much.
Oh, do
Like
they?
Disney, obviously, they own all the Disney Channel old
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
and Disney own Nickelodeon as well.
No, is
Yeah,
it?
so you could have like that. So Raven and all that. Remember that one? Yeah,
Yeah,
Raven.
yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, when I grew up, I was poor, so I did not watch any of those. I missed every show that was on Disney, every show that was on Nickelodeon.
Wow.
The only ones that I could watch was when I went to my nan's on a Sunday. Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to beg my mum if I could stay over,
Yeah.
and now I'm gonna go to sleep, and she have Cartoon Network on Sky,
Okay.
and she was the only person in the family to subscribe to it.
Oh.
So I was like, yeah, I must stay there. So I used to love
fair.
it. Do you remember Nan's? Like, it's probably different for you, but I think this is a partially an English thing, but
But
when
you
you're
know,
young-
I'm born in England. Yeah.
nah, but like it's different. Like what I mean is that like you're born in England, but your family are all together, aren't they? You got a lot of
Yeah,
members,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
in your household. Whereas
yeah.
mine was like my mum and my sister and me.
Okay.
So like I don't know. It might not. That might have been a bad comment. It might not be an English thing, but it was like when you were growing up, specifically in England, it was like going to your nan's was like going to like an amusement park.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
your nan
yeah.
used to have the most for no reason.
Yeah, I know you're
Cookies, sweets, and food.
Yeah.
The best TV shows they always seem to have like the next gen console.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah,
my nan's was like
yeah.
a gold mine, bro. When my mum was like, "You got to stay at nan's tonight," I was like, "Oh, what?" In my head, I was thinking, "Yes."
About time.
Do you know what I mean? And your nan's so old that she'd sleep early,
Yeah.
so you'd be staying up, and they're not going to discipline you because they're your nan.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They were the best, bro. Yeah.
yeah,
that was
man.
cool.
I've never personally been through that. Like, yeah, it's very different for me.
But you probably know
Um,
about it. Type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, definitely. I've been in that situation where,
Where
like,
a
I
white
would
man
go-
has spoke to his white mum.
nah, I'm also like,
You know that one?
wait, what? I kind of heard what you said, and I didn't hear
a
what you
white
said.
man
What?
spoke to his white mum in front of you.
A white man spoke to my what?
The white man. You know what? You know when like have you ever been around like to like one of your like white English friends' houses? And
Yeah.
the mum comes up and he's like, "Shut up, mum," and you're like, you know, because obviously like if you would have said that to your
them
mum,
ones. Yeah. Different, bro. Different. Nah, yeah. Like I've been in that situation, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I had a secondary school. Yeah. A friend through primary and secondary school. He was like that. He was quite like not to that extent,
Yeah.
but he was very like rude to his mum. His mum would come over and say to me, "Bro, I'm doing this. Like, go away."
oh,
That
them
kind
ones,
of thing. Yeah. And she would just go away. She'd be like, "Okay," like. And to me, I kind of was like, yo, like, what's going on?
What would your mum
But-
do if you did that to
Bro, my mum will beat me. Bro, I remember, bro, this day, I shouldn't be saying this, bro.
Oh,
I
is this,
shouldn't
what,
be
is this
saying
what I
this.
think you're going to say?
No, this is what I
Oh,
think. I shouldn't say this, to be fair. But I remember, bro, when I was in primary school,
Yeah.
and then my mate was standing right in front of me, and he was like, oh, Abdi, like, let's go back to, obviously, to his house. He was like, oh, like, we can chill and obviously hang. And I was like, yeah, that's calm, let's go, bro. And my mum come to pick me up. And as she was picking me up, I was like, oh, I'm going to go hang out with my friend. Like, I'm just going to go to his house. And literally, this guy lived around the corner from me. And she was like, no, you're coming back home. And I was like, no, I'm just going to go over to my friend's house. Like, I'll be back home. She goes, no, you're coming back home now. I don't know how the conversation went back and
We
forth.
were like Dooley.
But all of a sudden, bro, I start running around, yeah. The primary school, bro. My mum's chasing me,
Oh, my
bro.
days.
She's
You're
like,
in
come
danger.
back here, come
You're in
back here.
danger.
Bro, it was mad. My friend was just like, what? He stood there just like confused. And then obviously eventually I had to go back home. Then I think the next day, I think because I can't remember it like that much. And the next day, mate was like, bro, why was your mum like that? He goes, bro, I've never seen that before. I was like, yeah, man, like it is what it is. Like, it's just one of those things.
Yeah,
Which is mad.
there's like a massive run-in sort of like comedic theme, isn't there, of like how black people get disciplined by their parents and how white
Yeah.
people, like, you know, Dooley Funny. That's why I said moving like Dooley.
Oh,
Remember him?
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Martha,
Yeah.
if you don't give me the damn car keys, that was your
guy's a
mum, wasn't it?
legend. Trust.
Abdi, if you don't get home right now,
Yeah,
everyone in
trust,
town's
bro.
called dad tonight. But I never got it. Like, I've always been relaxed with my mum.
Yeah.
Like, I've always, like, if I said to my mum, like my mum's quite, you met my mum.
Yeah.
She's quite chilled,
yeah,
innit?
she
Like,
is
if I
quite
was like,
chill,
oh,
yeah.
shut up, mum, she'd be like, shut the fuck up, Josh. I'd be like,
Yeah.
all right, mum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
she's always been quite chilled. Like, so I've never had it. I've never got it, but I find it funny. But I've never got it because I've never had that experience with my
Yeah,
parents.
but I used to get beat all the time, man. Apparently, like, I don't remember much of this. This is the thing. This is where I'm getting dumber each year
Because you've got
TikTok,
head
bruh.
injuries, bro. You've got mild memory loss.
Bro, trust. Bro, my sister used to say I used to laugh when I got beat. I was like, really? She's like, yeah. She goes, there was a moment where like dad was beating you because you were being naughty. You were just laughing. I was like, really? I was
Feeling
like,
the game.
yo, I don't even remember this. But my younger brother got it easy, bro. Easy. Like, he would say stuff and mum would just be like, oh, like, stop doing that.
Yeah, well, because
I mean-
it wasn't there was a time, wasn't there, where like there was a law passed or something that basically said that you can now, there's a limit to how much you could discipline your children.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm pretty, I could be wrong. I'll do my research again, but I'm pretty sure there was a law or something passed that like it changed how you could discipline your children. So going back, say 10, 15 years ago, you could pretty much do whatever you want. They're your children.
Yeah.
But then there was something that passed that said like, or it might have been something to do with schools. So like schools could do something if your kid came in marked or something like that. And then it all changed up. Like obviously, me personally, I never had to go through it. Bar like my nan went out with someone who was like, he liked to discipline.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
Like I remember one time, what was it? I can't remember if it was at my uncle's or something, but I walked in and I told someone to shut up. You know, when you're about 14 and you think you're huge, but I was so small. I was like 5'2". I thought I was nuts.
Still are.
Walked in, I was like, shut up. Yeah, true. I was so small. And I said to like, shut up. All of a sudden, bro, like he grabbed, like he was cooking chicken breast in the pan.
Yeah.
He grabbed the chicken breast out of the pan, dashed at my head, bro.
Yeah.
It was, like, oil hit my face, bro. I had like burn marks. Like, it was small because it was like big.
Man.
But I was like, I never walked in that house again and told anyone to shut up, bro. But
Then he was like, pick that up. We're eating that.
bro, my stepdad was the worst. Obviously, like slightly darker tone, but I had an abusive stepdad when I was growing up, and I remember one time he locked me outside in the rain, bro,
Jeez.
for like 2 hours. I was just stood outside, like, obviously I was so young and so
Yeah,
small,
yeah.
like obviously, like that. When I was walking around, I was like, if I leave the vicinity of this house, I'm in more danger than if I just stand outside in the rain.
Yeah.
So I just stood there, like, looking in, like, getting kind of hungry now. It's a bit cold, a bit wet.
Jeez.
But
Jeez. The thing is, though, I think that's what makes people like today. This is what I'm saying. So let me elaborate on that. So without like you and me going through like, I guess yours sounds worse than mine, but going through stuff like that, we wouldn't be who we are to be like, oh, like we can't be doing this because there's consequences like this, and can't be doing that because there's consequences like that.
Yeah.
Like, we have some sort of like common sense to it. This new generation, because they're not getting treated like to a point where if you do this, there's a consequence. They think they can run their mouth like all over the place.
Do what they want. Yeah, I agree. Like another thing as well, and this might be a very controversial thing to say, or like whatever, but I think black people have more respect for anyone, like because of how they're raised.
Yeah.
I think because they're raised not being able to give disrespect.
Yeah.
Like just generally, even how they treat each other, how they speak to you when like older black people or like so a black person my age.
Yeah.
For instance, like yourself, like the way you speak and everything like that, like you generally just have more respect, I think, because of how they were raised. I think it was because of how they're raised. I could be wrong, but I think because black parents are more disciplined, like more prone to discipline, or don't take as much.
Yeah.
You're raised to not give as much. You know what I mean? And it causes you to have more respect. So arguably, you could say that like it works if it is the case, if it is as bad as some of the like exaggerated things say. Do you know what I mean? Then you'd think arguably actually that does work. So like, why would you change that?
Do you know what? Like, I would say, that makes sense. If you put it as you put it, that makes sense. I don't personally know if I 100% believe that's the answer, but I get where you're coming from on that point.
Yeah.
One thing I have noticed, this is like my experience. I do think older black men are like probably the best to be around. I've been around like a few people. I used to know a guy. I haven't spoken to him in years, so I don't know how he's doing now. But an older gent who's been like in all the prisons around America and a few ones around the UK. When I was like growing up, when I was like going to these like after school like music clubs.
Yeah.
And then he, bro, was the nicest, most humble man you would ever meet on this planet. And he would tell you what prison is like, but he was just so like genuine, so like down to earth. And I was like, whoa. Then I met another person, because obviously because of that, I start going into the studio down like my St. Paul's. And obviously then I met someone like, I can't remember how I intertwined with him. I don't really know how the story went, but I met this Jamaican like old man who was like cooking food, and he was a chef. And I used to bump into him all the time in the streets out of Stokes Craft, or obviously whenever I went to St. Paul's to go to the studio. And he was just a legend, bro. The most humble person you would ever meet. I'm like, bro, you're just a nice guy. And then now I go to Supertonics, which is like all black barber. Bro, I get like an old Jamaican man to cut my hair, bro. He's just a sound guy.
Yeah.
And bro, the very first time I went there as well, but this is my opinion, I think black culture in general, especially if you're in like a nice black community, they're more welcoming than most other communities. But the reason why I say that is because when I went to the barber shop to get my haircut for the very first time there, when I went there, there's one person literally, it depends who you are. A few of them do it, but one guy walked around the whole barber, bro, spudded everyone in the chair. And bro, he didn't even know me. He's just like, yeah, bro, you sound? I was like, yeah. And I was like, yo, it's just showing energy, bro. I was like, yo, I love that, man.
And especially like when you get like a white person who is like accepted into like a black group or a group of mixed people. They also have so much more respect for them. Like bro, like if you look at like fully white groups of lads nowadays, the shit they do to each other, bro. I was watching Snapchat the other day, and I think he was like sleeping, and they went over and just started dashing eggs at his head while he's asleep. I was like, black people wouldn't do that to each other. I know they wouldn't, bro.
That's why that's why, bro, I got wild. I started wild out.
Then, bro. That anger then.
I started wild out. Bro, one of our boys.
Beatboxing. That's what
Bro, one of our boys, you know who it is as well. That's why I was acting up when he first did what he did. Because I was like, bro, like, generally, people don't do that. Like, especially the black community, don't do that. I was like, yo.
I know what you mean. But the thing is, at the same time, like just because people have different banter doesn't actually necessarily make them like worse people, isn't it? Do you
No,
know what I
true.
mean?
That's true.
Like
That's
there's
very
there's
true.
people
That's
that
very
there's people that don't banter. There's people that banter. There's people that extreme banter. There's people that extremely don't banter. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and obviously, I'm not saying it in a bad way. Like, just to make sure, like, that's clear. I'm not going like that intention is bad. I'm just saying, like, to an extent, I'm like, bro, you know, there's certain people that you would know that don't do that. Yeah. But like that person, obviously, and in general, people that act like that, obviously, yeah, good hearted, bro, lovely, humble people. Got no hate for that. No, 100%.
But like it can go the other way, isn't it? Like for instance, like with our friend, you know, like he's got it's all love from him.
Yeah, of course.
But
That's
he's got
what I mean.
extreme banter. But then there's
Yeah.
people that can't banter, right? So the nicest person I've ever met, I'm not even afraid to name drop it. Yeah,
Fair.
he's black. Is Shay.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
met Shay.
Yeah.
He's actually generally the nicest person I've
From
ever
what I've
met.
seen, yeah.
Bro, he's so respectful. But it's to the point where like he's so respectful and so nice that when he tries to banter, you think he's being serious. So he's the kind of person, you know,
man.
he's quite a chilled, like he'll
Yeah.
talk, but he's laughy, bubbly, and then all of a sudden he'll do that thing where he'll be like, "Oh, what? You try and chat to my gal?" And I'm sat there like, "Boy, is this serious?" Because I hadn't seen him do this.
Yeah,
And it's like
yeah.
he can't banter. Like
Yeah.
it's not bad. It is
Yeah, I
banter
know
from
what you
him, but
mean.
like the way he does it, because he's so nice, bro.
Yeah.
Nicest guy I've
yeah.
ever met in my life, easily. But because he's so nice, like he's so chilled. Normally, he just chats and laughs. You know, he's got the Herbert laugh as well, innit?
The Herbert laugh.
You know the Herbert
What?
from
That
Simpsons. That's his laugh, innit?
No way.
Shay's laugh is joke, bro. Or like when he starts laughing properly, he'll do the you know
Them
one?
ones, yeah.
But like he'll be laughing, he'll be joking, and all of a sudden he'll just be like, "Oh, what? Like, what do you think? That's what? Is it because I'm black?" And I'm like, "Oh God, like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
mean to do
yeah,
that." But
yeah.
like he's not. You know what I mean?
Oh man, that's
But
joke.
he is generally like the nicest person, and like, but yeah, that's the point I was just trying to make was that like you've got people at opposite ends of the spectrum, isn't it?
Oh,
People
yeah,
that can't
definitely,
banter
yeah.
because they're so nice, and people that
yeah.
like take banter too far, and you got the people in the middle. But yeah, like white groups of lads specifically, they do the most for each other,
Trust,
bro.
they're weird.
They
bro.
do the most. I'm thinking like
Weird.
I'd be paranoid to even sleep around you.
Trust, bro.
I'd be getting a room in a different hotel across the road if we
Trust.
stayed away. And
Bro, they're I'm trying to figure out what else they do. They're the ones that do that thing. Like, if you did sleep around them, bro, I shouldn't be
violent.
saying it, bro. But like,
you remember?
dick on face, like, bro, like what? And they're
Bro,
like taking the pictures
Bro, you
of
know
it.
what I'm on about.
Yeah,
as
mate,
well.
if I think I know you're on
Oh
about, bro.
my days.
Yo, you shouldn't say it on here, bro. You shouldn't say it. If I know you,
You gotta stop saying that again.
nah, you can.
No,
All
I'm not gonna
saying
say. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah,
But
cool,
you know
cool,
innit?
cool,
You know
cool,
what I'm on about. Oh,
Everyone's gonna be hating on this. They're,
Oh
they're gonna
my
be like,
God.
"What are they talking about? I
Nah,
want to
but
know
There's
it."
people on it that are gonna watch it that know.
Bruh.
If you know, you know.
But what is it? Yeah, there's some people, bro. Yeah, they're like dick and face, bro.
Yeah.
And they're like, ha, that's funny. I'm like, I don't want your damn thing on my face.
No,
Like,
I know.
what?
Me personally, like, I do kind of, I find that as like harmless. Like, if someone did it to me, I'd be like, oh yeah, all right, it's happened now. Do you know what I mean?
you and me are two different
But
scales.
it's just because it's just because it's stuff like that is actually so common with banter now. Do you know what I mean? It's not. It shouldn't be right. It shouldn't be there. But it's so common. Like the amount of times you hear, "Oh yeah, basically I slept and someone put their nuts on my head." Like, you know what I mean?
I think it depends on what crowd of like group of friends you have.
Yeah.
That's my view of it.
But you know, there's been a few. Like me and you have known each other what now? 6 years.
I think longer than that.
And
I
we've
think
been-
when I was 18, so I'm like almost 27 now. So
And we've been through what, like me and you been in what 4 or 5 different groups.
yeah.
Would you say like there's a few of those groups that would find that banter funny?
Oh, of course,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Um,
but they were all white.
they were. They were. Oh.
Black people don't do this. Let me tell you, I'm not even trying to be like discriminative, and that's not even a word. I'm not trying to discriminate. There you go. It's all love, and it's all like.
Oh,
humbleness.
100%. Yeah, everything we said. This has probably been the most controversial podcast I've ever made.
Trust.
But everything we said has been general, just love.
Trust. Yeah, let's make that clear, people. Like, Josh said, it's all love. It's all like just there's no hate here. But yeah, that's not happening in the black community. We all know that, yeah. but man,
But on that being said, yeah, sorry to interrupt. Right,
no, go
we
ahead.
bring up that it's those exceptions. It's the exceptions that the black people that like the white banter, bro. They always
Yeah.
take it so far.
Wait,
Do you know what I mean?
We do.
When
like general black people
when
do.
you get like in general, black people don't do that. Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
that is not common. It's almost like well, it's definitely frowned upon.
Yeah.
White people definitely do it, but you get the black person who hangs around with a white crowd,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then he gets involved in it.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
ever noticed that they always take things to that next level,
I think
or is it
so.
just me?
Yeah, give me an example. I think I, know
I
you're
don't
on
even have one, bro. Like I don't like. I shouldn't have said it without an example,
about.
but like,
I think.
speed.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? He's
Yeah.
doing white shit, right? Sorry about this, but he isn't he?
He's over the top.
screaming,
He's over the top.
He's like making
Oh,
like dicks.
I see
on
what you
his
mean. Yeah,
streams.
yeah. And he did a video of like him kind of twerking, and he said it wasn't twerking.
Do you know what I mean?
And then he barks like a dog.
Barks,
Yeah, that's
screams.
that's
that,
not normal.
that is
bro.
traditionally what you'd probably see from a white streamer.
Yeah, yeah, you know.
But he's doing it. He's taking it to this upper level.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen it when he like rages and he starts making like dick sucking? Have you seen it, bro? He starts like, I'm not gonna do it, because I'll get.
How does it go?
yeah, don't worry about that. I almost did it a minute ago, and I was like that. And I was like, but like, again, it was on TikTok, but he like, I don't know, he lost on some game, bro, and he just starts doing some, like, he starts doing these actions and starts opening his mouth and making like sucking noises, and I was like.
No, I agree with you, bro. Yeah, there's some black people. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm sorry.
When they accept the white
go too
culture,
far. You go too
Yeah.
far, bro.
do you know what I mean? When they accept it and then they take that under them, they then take it here.
Trust.
Do you know what I mean? You got the white people here, which is here, black people, which is here in terms of their tolerance for that stuff. White people's here, and then the black person accepts the white stuff, which takes it up there.
Trust.
And like, but yeah. I can't get that thing out. I can't get that speed thing.
I don't know what the video is, bro. Like I don't think I've seen it.
I'll show you after the podcast, but
Okay.
it's not good, bro. It's not good.
Bro, jokes.
Oh,
I don't know what you want to. I was gonna say, bro. Like we can call it quits now.
where are we at?
Like there's about. Let me look at the time. So we've got under like an hour and 20. I think we've done. I could be an hour and 10. My bad. Sorry, that's what we've done.
I think that's sound.
Yeah.
To be honest, like it's one of those ones where we could continue, but
No,
we'd have to
100%.
open up a whole new topic almost.
Yeah,
and that could probably lead into another tangent of like thingy. So maybe
100%.
save it for the next one.
Yeah, that's calm, bro.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm happy to end it, but I want to say again, everything we spoke from here is all stuff that me and Abdi spoke about before, and it's all stuff that we're comfortable discussing.
Yeah.
We are both openly aware that we're quite stupid, right?
Trust me, man. Yeah, carry on.
I would put, I'm just gonna say my name and then I'll throw it over to you. Like, I personally understand that I'm ignorant in a lot of stuff, and it's something that I do actually want to improve on. Yeah, again, same thing I said on the last one. If I have offended any of you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it's just chatting. It's all love. And that's me. That's me out. Oh God.
Oh well. Don't break anything.
That's the
bro.
way you leave it.
Yeah, literally expanding on what Josh said. Literally that. We're not trying to offend anyone. This is just stuff that we generally have spoken about. We are very open-minded people. What we say doesn't actually hurt any of us, like each other. I'm not going to say stuff that actually offends Josh, and Josh won't say stuff to offend me. So yeah. We just want to make that very clear. It's all love, it's all appreciation. There's no hurtful stuff on here. It's just talking and opinions, basically.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that is it. If you love it, you love it. Please join us. As if you're watching it on YouTube, just don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment, and obviously hit that notification button. However you're hearing us, if it's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, download this podcast. Show us love. Show us appreciation. Which means a lot. And if you enjoy it, then it means we do a lot more, and we just keep at it. And that's the most important thing. But yeah, just bouncing on what you said. Just want to make sure it's clear. And if we are offending people, we do apologize. But yeah, that is it. We are obviously over now. We are nothing else to do, unless you want to say one more thing to say bye.
Only last thing was the stuff we spoke about that you can comment. So if you do know
Capitals.
any difficult capital to ask of capitals, any shows that you saw on Rubik's or anything like that you remember, just drop below and stuff like that as well, because it's stuff that we could speak about again, but nothing else to do out.
Yeah, cool. Peace.